Hi, my name is Don Rice, and today I will be going over presentation 3. And the case that I chose was case 8-1 from our textbook titled Research Triangles Software Innovations. And to just give a brief overview of this case, this case is about Roseanne Field, who is an advisory staff member for Tar and Heel LLP, and she has been tasked with choosing a ERP software system for one of their clients, Oak Manufacturing. So, when coming to the best software for her client, she made a list of wants and desires and needs for their client and created a list and narrowed it down to four software systems. She chose one called Longhorn Software, but it was quickly overturned by her senior Gary, who decided instead to go for a software titled Research Triangle, which is the software that is produced by one of their audit clients. Um, so Gary and Roseanne's manager Steven um, was kind of mad with this decision, and so he called both of them in for an interview and for a meeting to discuss these choices between the different softwares. So this kind of goes on to my next slide is what is at stake for the key parties. So Roseanne, her key stake and her best interest is the best interest of Oak Manufacturing, which is the best software for them. And that would be, according to her analysis, Longhorn software. Um, but we know that Gary, what's at stake for him is he wants to do something that's going to line the uh, his pockets with a little bit more money by securing later opportunities with their audit client down the road. Steven, it's kind of there's not a whole lot of information given to us in the case, but it sounds like he probably has the interest where he wants to do the best thing for the firm, which is to promote their own software. Um, so when we're approaching this meeting, um, what does Roseanne need to prepare for? And to come to that, she kind of needs to realize, what the interests of those other two, Steve and Gary, are. So, um, as mentioned, Gary he wants to choose Research Triangle, and Steve we're not 100% sure, but it sounds like he's probably going to want to promote the firm's own software. So when Roseanne approaches this meeting, there's probably two things that she can bring up. The first one is um, we want to choose the best thing for Oak Manufacturing. That is Roseanne's goal. That is what she was tasked to do. Um, and in my opinion, it's probably the best decision to do here. And to approach this, there's two things that she can bring up. The first is probably her credentials. She has a doctorate degree from Duke University, as well as 5 years of 5 years of advising experience. And with this, she came up with a detailed system of how Longhorn Systems created the best software needs for their client. Um, the other thing that she can bring up as well is a bring up the possible violation of independence. And I was just looking through the AICPA's Code of Professional Conduct. I'm sure there's other sections out there that might be applicable as well, but one that I chose was 1, 210, 0, 1, 0, 16, which essentially just states with in regards to self-interest that the threat that a member could benefit financially or otherwise from an interest in or relationship with an attest client or persons associated with the attest client. So this number one rules out Gary's choice, and I think there are some other independence things that'll also help rule out Steve's choice as well. But those are some things that Roseanne can prepare with her when she goes to that meeting. But That just kind of brings me to my conclusion that this case is something that could very possibly happen in real life. I know that audit clients, accounting firms have a lot of clients, a lot of audit clients, a lot of other services that they do, and they might overlap occasionally. And when that happens, we definitely need to learn from experiences like this and cases like this to remain independent despite what others might want us to do. So that wraps up my presentation, and I will see you next time. Thank you.